just about got this thing set up. Pop out chat. Put that over there. All right, cool. Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to get like some soldering done on days that I'm like kind of wiped. So, I've got some Cosmo to do. And I don't know which one I want to do, so you pick. I've got a quad VCA mixer. I've already built 2 of these. I don't remember if I built them on stream or not, but they're sort of essential for any new Cosmo case, which I have that empty one currently. Voltage control ADSR. I've not built this. I built the ADSR, but this one actually has voltage control for all of the controls, basically. Twin T drums, pretty cool. Some like old school plinkety plonkety drums. Seems pretty cool. Or the bounce, which is like a bouncing ball module. I don't know what I'd use this for, but it'll be fun. So I don't know. I'm excited about all of them. You tell me what to build, and I will build it. I think I have the parts for all of these. I was actually going to not do a solder stream. I was going to start in on the Erica Synths baseline, but I realized very quickly, just by looking at the PCB, that I forgot to order the most crucial part, the 3.5 millimeter jacks. Like, I normally don't even look at jacks on the bill of materials as anything because they're all the same usually. But I clearly don't build enough Euro racks, so I guess bounce it is. Yeah, bounce is a weird module. Let's make it. So is the Twin T. I think Egon, you would actually like the Twin T drums as well, so maybe I'll do that next. But bounce, let's go. And I'm just streaming until somebody else makes music, because I would like to listen to some music while I'm doing this. It's been a long day. All right. Cool. I'm sure this is getting real ASMR, AMSR, ADSR. Alright. So this is the Electric Druid bounce. Comes with the key ingredient IC. Save that bag for recycling. Alright. There's the panel in all its glory. Let's see, we have an input, a W. Maybe that's like a signal. I don't know. We've got the rate of it, control voltage for the rate, control voltage for the repeat, and control voltage for the delay. So like increasing gravity, etc. Looks like there is some CV here for something. There is an output. Wait, no, CV is here. These are both outputs, I think. Well, I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out. Yeah. I now have 3 videos playing at once. What am I doing? Well, sounds like you're doing it right. Okay, so it looks like this is going to be a 2-half thing. Yeah. With one of these for the jack sockets, which are a hair deeper than everything else. So we'll do that last. Okay, first things first, the fun side. Ooh, that's kind of dense. Nice. All right, let's roll up my sleeve and open up the BOM bill of material for the bounce. Let's see here. Oh no, it's in drive. Look, come on, no computer. ADSR, no. Bounce, there we go. And I also tend to, I'm going to open up, no, there's no SMD on this one. It's just, again, it's tightly packed for a Look Mom No Computer one. There's no SMD as far as I know, or I need to order more parts. But yeah, everything's through hole. Just lots of little doodles and stuff on there. Yeah, just leave that over here while Open up, look, computer. No, I want to go to the .com projects. Just make sure there's not any funny build instructions. Sometimes there's like, if you have version 1, you've got to jump this thing over here, but I don't think this is going to be the case on this one. It looks like there are no... There's a video on the build. I'm just going to build it. Let's do it. Yeah, this one, I mean, this one is by far not the worst. The actual, I have the mini Muso module I'm going to build another one of. That one's pretty dense. And so was the triple splashback, because it's 3 delays in one. All right, resistors. Like us. Okay, let's just grab a random pack. I'm sure there's some 10Ks in here. There are 2. Gotta love that. Actually, I'll put these over here so I don't scratch them. 2 10Ks. And this tonight is hopefully going to be less eventful. No smoldering resistors. Yeah, I looked it up last night, and I ordered the wrong part. Basically, I got bamboozled. Maybe just boozled because I'd been drinking a little bit when I ordered the part. But I ordered one single new tube that will hopefully be here on Friday, and we can find out if that whole build was good or not. I think it's probably fine. I may not even replace the burned resistor. We'll see. All right, so we're on the 10Ks. Right here, R25 and 26. Ooh, diodes too. I'll do those next. Oh, and the ferrite beads. Okay, so some cool stuff. I wasn't really announced today. I mean, there was some cool stuff announced today, but I was watching last night's Pittsburgh modular stream just because I wanted the lowdown on a couple of modules. I'm curious about the narwhal. I want to hear more of that. It wasn't used extensively. It was sort of used as a really short hat, essentially the whole time. But I am looking. I want like a crash, like a cymbal module, like something to amp up folks. And I think I want that to replace the polar bear snare. Not that the polar bear snare is bad, but it has a hard time keeping up with the Kraken. All right, where are you, buddy? 10K. It's like I Spy, but less rewarding. Maybe it's more rewarding because it eventually will do something with a signal. 10K? You 10K? No. Alright, well I'm going to start looking for numbers. So what did I need? R25 and 26. So that's R25 or something like that. Yeah, R26. Let's keep an eye out for R26, 24, 29. Maybe you can help. 20s, 30s. I wish I had more insight on how the numbering works, but I think they're just auto-assigned numbers when you do it. R26, you like on the other side? No? My friend, I have a resistor for you. I just need to find you. R24. R27. Where are it? 19. Alright, I may be giving up on R26 in just a second. Assumed it would be near this, but I don't see it near either Oh well, we'll put you aside, little 10K. Bat LPG is shipped. Yes. How come if you send a package on a car, it's called shipping, but if you send a package on a ship, it's called cargo? You know, like when I got to that last word, I knew I'd been trapped into saying a pun. All right, next thing. All right, I want to put a little yellow highlight on that one because I don't know if that one's done or not. All right, let's get the obvious stuff out of the way. Starting with these little buddies, the 10Rs. Yeah, build buddies, let's go. All right. Again, using these in place of ferrite beads. You do what you like. I like my 10Rs. Oops. All right. Go in the back with your friends. All right. And then I'm going to grab the diodes. Usually I do the diodes first when I'm paying attention. And the ferrite beads are usually right next to the power input, and they are. I know, because that's where smoke likes to come out sometimes. Not on any modules that I built, but on one of the ones I purchased, actually. Pretty cool. Yeah, I think my, what did I order? A crow? My filter of crows shipped today too, which is pretty rad. Very excited. All right, ferrite beads done. Let's put you aside for a second. Grab my trusty diode thingamabob. And I'm probably looking for ion 4148 or 1N. Yeah, it's 1N. Luckily, I have a kajillion because I use them all the time. I'm guessing device X knows all about going through loads of these particular diodes. Only do I need 5. Cool. Okay, cool. This is definitely objectively the best sounding diode. How's everybody doing tonight? Let's see here. I'm guessing just all of the diodes are these, but maybe not. Let's take a quick look. I think just these and some bipolar LEDs. I think I have some bipolar LEDs still. Okay, we'll revisit that comment when we get that far. I love bipolar LEDs. They are the coolest, especially blue-red, which are weirdly hard to find. Bipolar red-green, kind of cool. There's a lot of different variants. There was like a purple-yellow one that was pretty cool that I was thinking about. Okay. Okay. All right, that's number 4. Double check, they're all facing the right direction. All right, next. One last little diode right there. 1N for 148 on D5. Sunk that battleship. You know what's funny? I ordered a fruit tower of fruit for Mother's Day for my mother. I hope she's not watching. Well, if you are, happy Mother's Day. But I ordered a bunch of fruit from this place that I'd never ordered from, and I explicitly like double checked. I was like, you know, when you're filling out the form, it has you like auto opted in to the received marketing emails, and I was like, no, I definitely do not want any marketing emails from you. And I have gotten in the last like 5 days like 20 marketing emails from them. So good job, the fruit company. Okay, next. Let me go ahead and the three things that are playing are you, an Excel instructional video. I love the other two things you're listening to. You know what? This build goes out to Suzanne, who has already got songs written about them along with an instructional Excel video. I use components that are a more complete experience, like a Schmidt trigger. You know what, Schmidt triggers are pretty cool, but have you ever heard of a Schottky diode? Those are my favorite, particularly SMD, like the 08 or something. The super tiny ones. Got three new Euro rack cases nailed together. Yes, that is cool. Oh my gosh, 3. Okay. What was I doing? Who am I? Who are you? Okay, what do we do? I feel like maybe I shouldn't have had something to drink before streaming. There's another email from the fruit company. You can't like make this shit. There it is. Hopefully, oh yeah, I had my name on it. Hopefully that was blurry. Nope, these I don't want. I accidentally ordered some half-watt resistors, and they're honking huge. I need to toss those in a different box. Okay, what are you? 470. Do I have any 470Rs? Going once, going twice. No. Okay, what's next? 470K. Now we're talking. Half an M. No. 100K. We definitely have some of those. There's always 100K resistors in everything. 100K resistors power the world. I don't know, at least my synthesizer. This one's pretty tight. Let's see, unfold. Get my trusty majig. There's a 21 of these. There's 2100Ks. These will be easy to find. Question is, do I find them in order? All right, we'll do them in, because there's 20 of them, 5 groups of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, just a little bit more. Wow, this one's like really enthusiastic. Okay, 1, group of 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, there's 21. Whoops. One more, friend. All right, that's a lot of 100Ks. I think what I may do is solder what I've got on there and then go for the 100Ks. Yeah, let's get some fumes going. Fan time. Oh yeah. All right, almost there. Stream focus today. Gonna be perfect. No more smoking resistors, unless it's on purpose. All right, easy peasy. My tape player is actually behaving today. It was like super warbly, like an LFO was controlling the speed yesterday. How many HP? That is still the question I have. Device X, if you're listening, how many HP are in your 3 new Eurorack cases? HP. Oh wait, okay, so 56 centimeters, 2 rows. Mine is 80 centimeters wide, and it's 157.5 HP, so I'm guessing yours is around like, what, 110? Somewhere in there. That's just fuzzy guessing math, not actual math, so don't judge me too hard. All right. Next, let's do all 20 of these 100Ks. This should be easy peasy because I'm just going to look for 100K on the PCB. Let's see. Ooh, first try, easy. Boom. Pro tip, when you're doing a lot of resistors, start in the middle of the PCB so you can at least have places to hold on the PCB while you move it around. I keep saying pro tip, but I'm absolutely not a pro at this, as last night's shenanigans proved. 2 rows. So those are going to be nice, really nice size. What are you powering them with? Some like 125 HP. Thank you, Robbie. So, yeah, that's a solid. I mean, 3 of those. That's a lot of HP, really quick. 100K. Wait, did I do that one right? I feel like maybe I didn't, but I did. I did it right. First try. And I ruined it. All right. I don't remember what I asked. I agree with Egon that it's a good size. Sorry, Egon, it's going to take me a minute. Okay. To get the new name down. I'm getting better about it. 100K. Flying through these 100Ks. Really easy to spot when there's 25 of them on the board. There's a couple more. Ooh, I might, yeah, spread out a little more so it's still easy to solder. Now, if I wasn't streaming, I would probably be double checking every single one of these, but I think this is going to be fun. Also, I need to figure out what's the first sound I'm going to bounce. Probably like the polar bear snare. Something about that seems right. Another module that Look Mom No Computer had mentioned in a previous video that I don't think is like in the nearish future, but may still come into being, is a MIDI to drum module for Cosmo, which I would just love. I think it was like 16 drum triggers. All 1/4 inch, the golden standard. Okay, 100K, 100K. LRS 5012. Oh yeah, those are pretty good. Yeah, I think my next case is going to be those instead of the 65B, because I'm really close to pushing the envelope on that on one of my cases. But until I have problems, no need to replace them, I guess. Yeah, this is going to be tricky to solder because there's so many stabbies. Maybe it'll be fun. It'll be an adventure in dexterity. Soldering iron Olympics. Just getting ready for DEF CON. Get out my chopsticks. Speaking of DEF CON, I really hope one of us gets in, because I have some cool ideas for modules I think we could build. Alright, let's do this thing. I have enough modules to fill 1 2/3 cases now. That's pretty good. That's about where you want to be. Okay, fan. Getting stabbed. That's how you know. It's just right. I noticed this morning when I got up I had a nice resistor-shaped burn in my thumb from last night. Not my thumb, my pointer finger. All good though. I'm really looking forward to that filter of crows, actually. So much that I redesigned, like, reorganized my entire case at lunch today on modular grid multiple times. Still not perfect. Trying to find a nice combination of functionality and aesthetics, and that's not always possible, in which case functionality wins out. Because I'm a designer, and real designers, not like, well, anyone who calls himself a designer should really be focused on functionality before anything else. The exception being graphic designer, but that's partially because it's a mislabeled job title. I'm allowed to say that because I've done all of those things. I have degrees in a few of them. All right. Frequency Central route masters with 2 amp wall warts. Oh yeah, I got to do something with those. I'm actually thinking of making some cases, like lunchbox size cases, and either using them or selling them, or just giving them away to people I like. So keep an eye out for when I get bored later in the year and decide to do something with all those frequency central micro buses and route masters and the whole gang. I think I have 4 to 6 or something. I don't remember how many. I had plenty. Ooh, those are soldered together and they're probably shouldn't be. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that. Do. All right, let's fix that short. I'm thinking that's going to be as simple as one little bloop with this. What the heck is happening? I got it. Fixed. Trim the tips, and they are no longer connected. Great. Good job. Glad folks are doing good. Yeah, I mean, they're good. They've got spots for 8 or 15 depending on which one you have, and they can handle up to a 5 amp wall wart, but I had trouble finding anything other than a 3 amp, so I had like each one had a 3 amp and I'd use 2 in a case, and it was barely adequate. I had some power gremlins because of that. And I didn't fully understand how everything worked at the time, so that haunted me for a while. For those of you watching that don't know, I'm guessing all of you know this, but if you got a in the case of what I built, if I had a 3 amp wall wart, that means I'm only getting 1.5 amps plus and minus 12. Probably a little bit less than that because there is a 5-volt rail, but I don't really know. So a little underpowered. That's all. Hey Schmooster, morning. Somebody is welcome to cut me off and make music. I would love that. Let's see, 100K, 100K. Just making sure that there aren't any stray 100Ks, which would indicate to me that I did something wrong, but nope, that's it. All right, let's move on to the next resistor value and mark this one complete. And we still have this 10K over here hanging around until I can find it. All right, we need some 1Ks, 33s, etc. I'm sure there's some in here. There we go, 1K, boom. Okay. How many of these do I need? 5. Cool. Another reason I'm doing this is I kind of wanted to get a win under my belt in terms of soldering. It's been a minute, and yesterday was a letdown. I was so excited to get a tube module done because it's a tube and tubes are cool. This one came from Latvia. Whatever. All right, what am I on? 1Ks? Yes. There's one. Perfect. Right. The row of 100Ks. Cool. Robbie, I think that's a good thing. I have a lot of fun. I have a lot more fun with unique modules, like, than highly dense modules. Okay, there's a 1K. Like the 10K, I feel like there's a couple missing on here. Maybe they're on the other PCB. I haven't looked that closely at it. Maybe there's some resistors on there. Hello, there are some resistors. There's the other 10K. Boom. All right. We're in the butter zone now. I don't even know what that means, but it was said in hackers once, and now I can't get it out of my head. Okay, 1Ks. Two PCBs at once. Cool. All right, next value. I don't know. 200K maybe? I don't know. Let's see what the next bag I pull out is, and maybe it'll be the right value. I just did those. 470, guessing not. No. 47K, no. 220. Nope. 10K. Would have been nice to finish up that one, but 4K7. Yes. Are those? What are you? 100 ohm. Don't see any of those. What are you? Okay, what are you? 2K. I think there's a 2K. Nope. And any of these happen to be 2K? Alright. That's it for the box. There. Organized by value. What's up, Whoop? Making some bouncy ball module. Hey Luce, how's it going? It's been a minute since you've watched my streams and left comments, Luce. So I was wondering if you still like my music. What is this? 4K7. We need 4. There's already 4. It's perfect. All right, serendipitous. Bouncy ball. It's gonna be like boom, 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 boom. But I'm not actually sure. I don't know if it's triggers or what. CV. I'm just gonna look at it and find out. All right, what was 4K7? Right, these are 4K7s. Because these were loose, I'm just gonna double check. I don't know, TDS, but whatever. 4K7. Good. Beautiful. I'm in the habit of turning off my multimeter after every use, and I'm starting to think that might not be necessary because I accidentally left it on overnight and it was still going, so I don't know. 4K7. Two more. And then I'm going to solder what I got on here because it's starting to get a little messy. 4K7. Hey, here's a question. How come there's like 100K module, 100K resistors, and then like 47K, like are there 50K resistors? I don't know. It always seems to be like some multiple of 4.7. Maybe it's on this one. No. Okay. Double check this one. I feel like, oh, it's right there. Cool. Cool beans. False alarm. All right. Next. Now I need some 33K, 200K, and 220K. I'm going to go for the big box and hope they're all in there. Let's start with 33K. Oh, it's always, like this starts at 39K, which means back here towards the bottom is a 33K. Always the ones at the bottom. There's 36K in the neighborhood. 33K. This looks like it has hardly been used. How many do we need? One. All right. 33K, where do you live? Do you know there's like fancy resistor and capacitor like benders? Like you sort of slide them in there and they bend them into that rectangular shape. But I can't see it saving any time because it's not like an automated thing. 200K. Pretty close. Ooh, hope I don't run out of these. These might have to go on my board here too. Maybe I've got a fair amount. Maybe not yet. Okay, 200K. I just need 4. Can't believe I have to order. Forrestine, I don't think you were here when I mentioned this, but I was going to build a baseline and tonight, but I was going to start it tonight. I think it's probably a multi-night build, but I don't have the sockets for it. I forgot to order the sockets because it just never occurs to me to order sockets because usually everything uses the Cosmo size sockets that I build. So whatever. That was a dumb mistake on my parts. All right, I think that's it for resistors. Plop those in and good to go. So you are 100K, no, 220K. Cool. 220. I feel like at some point it's going to be like a year since I got that module and not built it, and I'm going to be really embarrassed when that happens. But I'm trying. I've ordered parts for it twice now, and both times I have not done it correctly. All right, 200K, right? For these, I guess I'm just looking for resistors, but I think these are all on this board. 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah. Cool. Cool beans. 1. All right. If you had like, I don't know, I don't have any good questions right now. I feel like I ask all my questions on the weekend, and then during the week I have no good questions other than like really self-serving questions like, I'm looking for mults. Tell me about your favorite mults. I don't know. What are your favorite mults? Let's go. All right. Let's solder this one first just to get it out of the way. I'm guessing everyone's favorite molt is like out of the case. Because every HP counts. Yeah. These look good. Good job. Put them over there to dry. Actually, the most satisfying thing about soldering is you don't have to wait for stuff very long. Occasionally on like a bigger part where you have like a larger piece of metal that has to heat up, like a jack or something, those take a short amount of time to cool off before they're safe to touch. These you can probably touch them pretty quick after soldering. I'm not going to test that because I already burned myself yesterday, but maybe I'm not giving the best advice here. Don't touch hot metal. Is hot metal a genre yet? That's got to go on the month dealer list as a challenge. Hot metal. Alright. Good. I think we're good there. Done. Brainiac got a song called Hot Metal Dobermans. That's exactly what I want to listen to right now, but thanks, copyright law. We can't. I'm not going to risk any, what are they called? Strikes from the tubes. Those two are a little close for comfort, but that's okay. I think they'll be fine. Did you know that the distance required for electricity to jump an air gap is reduced at high altitude? Just a fun fact. Well, there's a short there. So with the baseline, I'm going to be a little more careful and use significantly less solder so that I don't run into these big old blobs. But for this, it doesn't really matter because most of the time the parts are far enough apart that doesn't matter. Be as messy as you want. All right, let's figure out where that short was. I've already forgotten. Oh, there it is. Now it's definitely shorted. All right, I'm going to use a little bit of, this one's a little more serious than the previous one, so I'm going to pull out my mistake undoer here. There we go, just suck up some of that solder. That I need to actually trim these. All right, and that's it. Scrape stuff away, just make sure there's no, yeah, should be good. Cool. What was I saying? I don't remember. Yeah, I hate copyright. It's more complicated than just saying that, but I hate it in general. Like, I like the idea of it, that it protects the artist, but it's been weaponized by folks who don't need protection. All right, cool. So I'm safe to go stick that fork in a wall socket. What? I did propose an alternate standard the other day. Instead of 1/4 inch like audio cables, forks into like wall outlets as a modular interface. Anyway, moving on from that stupid idea, I need to. Was this the one that used funky stuff? I can't remember. One of mine has funky capacitors that I need to build. I don't think it's this one, but it'll say. Nope. Okay, so next thing is the IC sockets, and those look like 7s, or 14s rather, and some 8s. Just a sec. Here. Yeah, listen to that warble. It's not too bad right now. U7. There we go, 7. Cool. I think just the 4, yeah. All right, thank you, Mr. No Computer. All right. 1. These all look good. 2. 3. 4. My favorite way to turn this over, I'm just super proud of this, is with my trusty piece of cardboard. Leave you here. You're done for a minute. Anyway, put a little cardboard on there, pinch it to the cardboard, turn it over, done. No bending of legs, just everything where it needs to be. That's it. Pin them in place, remove. Oh, did I miss one? A bent leg. Oh, just feeling so proud of myself. I'm gonna go get, you know what, this one's salvageable. Let's just line it up and heat it up. Good as new. No IC socket left behind. That's what I always say. Just squaring them up briefly. Cool. Now I can get the cardboard. Cool. Next, pin them in place and get to it. All right, Wook, what's the next module that you've got coming in the mail? Or synth. It can be a synth too. Oh, weird. This footprint's slightly different than the other footprint. Wonder what happened there. Still, nobody wants to play music. It's cool. Oh, you know what we need to do? Fire up Restream and have somebody play some music while somebody is soldering. That's the future right there. All right, cool. No new shorts. Pretty good. Let's double check, make sure things are still not touching that aren't supposed to be. I think that's all good. All right, cool. It's not the tidiest I've done. All right, what's next? Probably some capacitors. Yeah, I'm just gonna look at the footprints. Let's see, we've got power socket, capacitor, 78L05, 2N3904. Yeah, next thing is going to be capacitors. I think they're pretty standard ones, so nothing fancy. Those are my little boxes of weird capacitors over there, like weird value or unusual values. They're not weird. I'm weirder than they are. All right, 100 and right here. Magical little 104s. Let's see. Yep. And you go right there. Beautiful, perfect fit. I don't like those little orangish tannish ones as much as these, but sometimes they fit better. In this case, not so much. That's actually done. Cool. 47 nanofarads. 47 nanofarads. Oh, yeah. This little friend. 473, I think. Yeah. Oop, not that one. Here we go. And then I have a 4 and 7 right here, which is 472, I think. Yeah, cool. Yeah, it's starting to feel a little more like a module now. It's got like the right weight. I don't know what that means, but it's got more weight than when I first picked it up. I think that's all the ceramic capacitors. Let's just go mark those off. Next, I think, is probably the, let's see, probably transistor and blah, 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 the voltage regulator. That's the word I'm looking for. So let's go find out. 78L05. think I got a drawer of those somewhere. 7805. I feel like that's no, that's not my one. 78005. Here we go. Voltage regulator. These components are not for 7805. Yeah, 7805. All right. Okay. Just one of those, and the 2N3904. I got a drawer of that, I think, too. Maybe. Oh, different drawer right here. 2N3904. Heck yeah. Oh, there's some loose ones. Perfect. Easy peasy. 2N3904. The loose ones I like better because it means I know for sure they work because I've used them on something. Never trust components. Trust issues. All right. Those are in. And then the last thing is a bunch of 10 nanofarad electrolytics and the power socket. I'm gonna get that too. Get all of those things. Okay, and where are you, my friend? I have a bunch of those. Ooh, these are pretty. I haven't used any of these yet. I got fancy blue ones. These are really nicely, like, look at that. These are like the color of Robbie's future case. Like they're not quite the same, but pretty nice. Pretty nice colors. All right, 10 UF. Uh, 10 and 10. I should have done the power things first. I just wasn't thinking. I got excited about how nice these looked. Make sure this is the right way around. Pretty sure it's this way. Well, we'll find out. You know what? Yeah, it's a hot rod blue. Hold on, let me just pull a few of these out on camera. Yeah, like I don't think the camera is really getting like just how nice of a color these are. I don't know. They're really metallic, like a silver but blue. All right, let's mark these as done. And I'm going to double check the orientation of the socket just to make sure. Oh my gosh, it's like the one photo where I can't tell. Shoot. Let me just increase the brightness, do a little Photoshop-y stuff. I'm pretty sure, like, here, let's look at this together. So this is the footprint here. Where it's labeled, I believe there is the gap, which is a good indicator of mu direction. There's not a gap down here, so I'm just going to guess that I was correct. And that the socket goes facing away from me like this. Yeah, that should do it. Oh, except for it's like those, see, that's why I should have done this first. You need to like get something to put under there to raise the socket up just a tad so that at least one of the legs sticks through. Then I can pin it, good to go. All right, easy peasy. Cool, perfectly flush. Okay. Cool. Couple more solder points. And then it's on to, I think, potentiometers maybe? Let's see. Pretty straightforward build for the most part. That's a terrible. That was terrible. Let's fix that. There we go. I think it's probably good. Everything looks good. All right, cool. Yeah, hot rod blue, 10 micro, nanofarad. That's great. I'm excited about those. You know what I should do is replace the back of one of my Cosmo cases with like a plexiglass or acrylic back plate, so you can sort of see in and check out the modules when I'm traveling with it. Maybe that'll be a cool DEF CON mod. I don't know. It would mean I would have to remount my power supplies, but you know, sometimes that stuff's worth it. It would also mean that when against the wall, the wall would glow a little bit red because of the LEDs inside. That could be cool. Good ideas. All right. I think just gonna do a quick once over, make sure there's no missing stuff. All right, I think we're on to potentiometers. These are, let's see, I got a momentary trigger. Ooh, momentary trigger, I love those. I'm gonna have to build material real quick just to make sure not missing anything. But the momentary trigger in this case is an on-off on, I believe. Let's look at the, well, I think they wrote that wrong, but I think it's yeah, one of these. Momentary trigger, get one of those. My box of potentiometers is over here. Okay, so this is an on-off, and then parentheses on. So that means this is my favorite trigger. I think this is better than anything in your rec modules. I don't know, I just never seen one there. But if you flip it up, on, middle, off, down, momentary on. That is the best. This is what are on my ADSRs. So if I want, you know, instant drone, flip it up. If I want to test out, like do some tuning without like having to go press a controller or play or whatever, hold it down. Very cool. Anyway, more of that, please. And typically, yeah. Oh, on Hex Mix, good job, Bafako, on that one. I might have to reference the video on this one. We'll see in just a second. I'm not super confident All right, these are all the same 100K. 4, 5. Yeah, they're all B100K. So, all right, you all are getting used. Go to recycle. Yeah, for some reason, all of the Eurorack ADSRs I looked at, well, not all of them, but a bunch of them had like, if they have a trigger, it's like momentary buttons, which I find completely useless. Just a tease. All right, it's 3 out of 5. Good thing I have more bags of these. Oh, these are B10K. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure I have more. Yeah, the B100K, there we go. If not, Popfire is going to get a message very soon. Okay. I need to build a Bafako module, and I was sort of thinking that, I haven't looked closely at the Rampage, but correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like that could be a module to replace maths with. Maybe not 1-to-1, but pretty close. But then I wouldn't have any make noise in my case, I don't think. I don't know. All right, those are all there. I need an LED, 2 LEDs. All right, and then this piece I'll bolt up. But before I do, I want to double check the orientation of the switch, because it's been so long since I watched the build video. I don't remember. So what I'm going to do is, I guess maybe watch it silently. Let's see, bounce, bounce, bounce. Is there a build video? I think yeah, I think it's probably all the same thing. Yeah, Rampage and Maths are similar. I like Bafako though. I think they do a really good job on their modules. I think they're well thought out. Maths is pretty good. All right, I'm just skipping around on the build video real quick just to see orientation of things. Is there a build video? Or is this just sounds of it? Looks like sounds. You know what? I'm just gonna watch it real quick while that's playing. We'll just assume I'm correct and start bolting this bit on. Wait, I have to solder one more thing on. Totally missed that. But none of these are on here permanently yet, so that's good. Hey, Device X, you built this, correct? I have a question for you. This momentary switch, I'm guessing the temporary on is the down direction, or does it even matter? Or should it be momentary both directions, which I don't have? I don't know. All right, I gotta put one of those on. So I need this box here. And wait, I don't need that. I want to save that for the other side. I need one of these though. Let's see, are any of you, that looks pretty close. Ooh, pretty close. So let's trim off, let's see, right. There. I think that's the only connector. Cool. Okay, yeah. The schematic will show me the orientation. I didn't even look. Let's see, where's the schematic? Schematic high res, boom. It's like gray. How do I like ungray it? Okay, so gray schematic, looking for a switch. Sorry, I'm whistling right next to the mic, aren't I? I apologize. Will never happen again. Trigger jack. No, that's not right. Got excited. Where's the switch? Where's the switch? Repeats. Momentary trigger. Okay. It just says switch 1 momentary trigger. I'm guessing it's just this. I'm guessing it's the same as the ADSR. What was I doing? Yeah, let's solder this on. Like, I don't think it matters because it just says momentary switch and it's a single connection, so it's my choice, I think. Which, to be consistent, all my stuff I've been putting the momentary down, so it's sort of like hitting a button. Alright, mistake corrected, put all this stuff back on with a little bit of shame. Oh, I see some of those pins didn't get soldered. Even more shame. They're redundant, so it doesn't matter, but might as well be completionist. Yeah, I think down is the most playable for momentary, at least for switches. I also need to, you know what? I need to order as well. I'm actually accumulating quite a good like sort of mouser order as I get back into this. Probably not mouser, hopefully Tata. I need to get some buttons for the sequential switch I built a long time ago. It still has buttons that are on it that are too small, that are just dangling out of it. I kind of like the aesthetic, but I feel like maybe it's time to fix that. Okay. Start with this. Oh no, is this the wrong sized? Yes, I'll fix that in a minute. Let's go with the ones I know work. All right. Not really much to do left. Once I get these soldered on, it's jack sockets, and thinking what else? I think that's pretty much it. Missed one. oddly enough, some of my, for whatever reason, sometimes the threading on my switches are a little bit different from switch to switch. So I'm gonna go try some other ones out. There we go. I'm guessing it's a pitch thing. Where's the weird little one? I know it's in here, right? No? No? I don't know. Lost it. Cool. Oh, it's right here. We'll hear boings tonight, maybe. Alright, everything's on the right way. Let's solder the stuff. Going almost as fast as I can. So I still haven't quite knocked the rust off. In other news, I'm getting good at Hapax, which is cool. Whoa, these are so close to that socket. Wow, cool. Coming up with some conventions for sequence groups and things. Naming is hard, right? Like actual names. So instead of naming stuff, I'm going with hex values. So if I've got a song sort of written and I'm composing it into an organized sequence that I may want to play in a specific order, I'll start at 0, 0, 0, 1, 0, 2. Working on conventions that inform me when I forget later on that maybe a sequence is like right before a drop, like the last half of a bar or something. I might want to switch to that, and then I go to the next value up in the hex counting, so like 1, 0, 1, 1, that kind of stuff that I like to do. All right. Oh, switch. All right. Both hex values and hex values. Did you hear the difference there? Now it's starting to look like a legit module. It's got some LEDs. Next up, we need these. Hopefully one of these is long enough. I'm guessing not. Probably we'll have to use, I think I have a different set one. Ooh, be a weird thing to not have. Come on, let go. Let go. Alright. Yeah, I think one of these will do the trick probably. Not, we'll straighten something. Yeah, that'll work. Do I have a long one though? I like the long ones the best. Let's see the long ones. Oh well, I might have to order some more of these at some point too. Cool. Anyway, let's make you shorter. Wait, pull two of those out. All right. Side cutters. All VCV patches are named by the date you made them. Yeah, I do the same with my tracks, unless I think they're good enough for actually like playing more than once. But typically, I will name it just the day it is, and it doesn't make it hard. If you stream it, it's easy to find. You basically look for the date you streamed it, and then a little bit back, maybe a day or two before that. The ones that I named dates were significantly easier to find than the ones that I did not. I think that's right. All right, did I get it? Perfect. All right. You can go in there. Strap in. Strap in. Strap in. All right. Enough of that. Put you there. Okay. Let's get some sockets. Oh yeah, it's definitely fun to look up. Well, I don't know. Some of my early ones are the best. Way better than my new stuff. My new stuff's like da 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 da, but with different pitches. It's like every song is that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Like 5, 6. Robbie used to be like, "How did you come up with that pitch sequence or chord sequence?" And the best answer I have now in hindsight was I had no idea how to make chord sequences, so I just went by what sounded good. Now I know stuff, so I'm like, oh, if I do this, then that will sound good, and it's just lazy writing. But I have fun, so I don't care. I am not out to win any awards. Come on. All right. Tater jack sockets. Tater jack sockets. I don't know why that made me laugh. Okay. Oh, this is always so fiddly. Sometimes they fit, like they sort of stick in there nicely. I don't have to be so careful. But in this case, they're all like really loose. Okay, get those all in there. And carefully, without shaking or tipping anything, very carefully. Oh shit, it's backwards. Hold on. Slowly spin it around. Oh no. All right. Okay, we're starting to get there. Feeling some stabbies here and there. Can't see what I'm doing, but that's cool. Oh. All right. Try one more time. I guess there's probably an easier way to do it. I've never tried going this way. I don't know. Maybe I had it right the first way. Tater jack sockets. You know what? That makes me hungry. I would love some tater tots right now. Oh, of course, this way. Easy peasy. Just goes right in. Everything does exactly what I need it to. Cool. Right. Next thing's next. Hold that. Put a bunch of these on. I always do this optimistically, like, this is going to be the last time I ever have to put these washers on. Like I built it perfectly on the first try is sort of the thought there. Very rarely is that the truth. You usually have to pull it off to like fix something. Very minor. Or I just don't know how to use the module. It's happened as well. I hear my dog running around, which usually means he's getting into trouble. But it's probably fine. I'm out here absolved of all responsibility. Just kidding, I'll have to clean it up when I get back inside. Total garbage. Oh, tater tot casserole. You know what else is really good? You got to eat it fresh though, is green chili tater tots. Because if you wait too long, it's going to get soggy. But if you get it when it's like nice and crispy, that is an unhealthy meal for a hungover soul. That's a cookbook title right there. Unhealthy meals for hungover souls. New York Times bestseller. I might mash those down a little bit, just to give a little bit better connection. I don't need them to be that tall and stabby anyway. Alright, that looks good. Nice. Alright, solder town. Let's go. Oh, now I'm starving. Ground, tip. Pro tip, if you're lazy on these, you only need to do the ground and the tip. These are switching stereo sockets, but in most modules they don't take advantage of much of that. I mean, you can solder them all in. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. I'm trying to use up the rest of this leaded solder so I can get to the less unhealthy stuff. Alright. Should have left these just a hair more poked out, but they'll get the job done. Alright, I think that's all I need to do. They have to earn their knobs. Yeah. I mean, they definitely do, but like, I definitely don't put the knobs on. I'm not that optimistic. But I'm hoping that I don't have to unbolt this after it's at this state. That's usually, it happens sometimes that I get it right on the first try. I don't think any of these are switching, but I'm just gonna do it. It's fast. This is solder I want to get rid of. Look at all that magic smoke flying around. This module's gonna have so much magic in it. Yeah, this is the unlimited spool. I've been using it for like a year. Unlimited. Almost done. All right. Let's get those ICs popped in there and powered up. Geez, this thing is really well taped. Shoot, how do I? Jeez. Try that. See if I can. Almost free, little buddy. All right, toss that container. Okay, so you go where? Let's see. Where's the fancy? Those were supposed to be bipolar LEDs. Oh, that's okay. It's fine. Okay, that's a bummer. Okay, where does that thingy go? What are you again? Druid one shot. One shot chip goes into U3. Okay. Yep, right there. The little chip facing this way. Oh, I should have put these in before because it's a little tight, but I'll make it work. Oh well, I guess the LEDs will half work properly. All right, TLO 74 times 2 and a TLO 72. All right. Now, one of these is what I need. That's not finding it. I lean it up against something. I don't know. I've got more over here. All right. Pretty sure I just got a new batch. Those look like 74s to me. And did I get some more 72s? I think I did. Yeah. All right. So once again, not a perfect build. Still haven't got knocked that rust off. Probably because I'm streaming. That's okay. If I really like this module, I will pull it apart and put the bipolar LEDs in. All right. Cool. So close. And what's a good way to test this, do you think? Should I pull? I don't think I have any models out here that. Oh shit. I'll fix that one later. Sorry, buddy. Got too aggressive. There's one. Boing, so bad. Okay. Right, but I think it's just the CV. I think it's just boingy CV. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's triggers. I'm not. Again, not entirely clear on it. It's been a long time since I watched the video. And like you saw when I started this, I wasn't anticipating on building it today. Or I maybe would have watched that, or at least listened to it while at work. All right. Getting these ICs in gracefully with your fingers is not as easy as I would expect. Yeah, okay. I think what we're going to do is we're going to watch the light and see what happens there first. I'm going to turn off this. Let's get power supply. Luckily, still handy from my failure yesterday. But hey, I'm feeling like it's going to work today. Okay, now, find out if I did this right. Point it away, nothing's mad at me, okay. Oh, look, lights, cool. Bottom light's not doing anything yet, because probably need to like turn up the level. Okay, that was really long, that was interesting. I wonder if the rate, well, let's try different wave. Faster rate maybe, and repeats, add some repeats. Oh yeah, there we go. We've got some stuff happening. I don't know, what happens when I turn the delay up? Oh, super slow, don't want that. Oh, see, it's responsive, so if I have a really long delay and I don't like it, I can close that back down and get really fast. And we're only seeing half the signal because I put in the wrong lights like a dunce. The rate's pretty cool. Delay, let's add a little more delay. More repeats. Yeah, I can see that bouncing. That looks like a cool burst generator though, like check that out. Let me add a little more delay, it's hard to see on the camera. Now there's a lot of repeats. And I can change the waveform, I guess. I don't know what that does really, but yeah, cool. Kind of like that last waveform because it had like a little Yeah, cool. It sort of speeds up a little bit. That's a cool little module. With CV for everything, I'm guessing that's the waveform selector, but unclear to me. It says W. Yeah, cool. Now I need to figure out which Cosmo or where to put it, I guess. Let's drain that power. There we go. Let's pull this. All right. Successful bounce build. I don't think it's going to make noise tonight because I have some homework to do. I really need to plan out my second Cosmo case. Wooden rails require it, but yeah, this feels like a fun one to really modulate, like, and get some really cool. I don't know if I'd use it for triggers or for like adding a sort of a sing-songy tone to a lead voice, things like that. I think it's going to be cool. Looking forward to it. Thanks, y'all. I'm gonna call it because I don't think I want to start on another build, and I do want to show the baseline real quick. These are the PCBs for the baseline, and it's all through hole components. And just this will focus. Anyway, this is like the main panel, and then this is the side all of the potentiometers and things sit on. Kind of insane. So it'll sit like this. Let's see, where's the it'll sit like this, so the potentiometers and stuff facing this way. Got a Euro rack power connector there, and then a hole there, so that fits around it nicely. This is like, you can see why I'm knocking the rust off before I get to this one, because I do not want to debug this one. I am definitely going to be using finer solder with this one, so that there's less of a chance. I'll probably even swap the tip out to a finer tip, which is unlike me. I'm looking forward to the build, genuinely. Okay, what else did I need to order that I discovered I needed to order when I was building this that I forgot? Do not remember. Oh well. Anyway, the heckin' baseline. Anyway, I appreciate y'all sending me this. Anyway, I'll build that as soon as I get the sockets. I think the sockets are the last thing I need. I also have like really cool, rare Russian parts for the baseline box. I love the way these look. Can't remember what they are. There's just these little beautiful little metal squid things with they're like pointed like that, like they're tiptoeing. Anyway, on it says something in Russian. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, I think the baseline is one that I'm just gonna wait until shock value starts streaming, or any of you start streaming, before I start building it, because I am not going to be able to talk and build this one. It's going to require some problem solving. I'm not going to order specific resistors for this because there's smaller size resistors you can get. I'm actually going to use quarter watt resistors and put them up on end, sort of like started one of these. Let's see here. I think it's wavefolder. Yeah, sort of up on end like this. Hold on. Let's see. Yeah, like that resistor there. Anyway, it's going to be tough, but I think I can do it. Have a good night. Wait, hold on. I still have this from yesterday. It's like smeared everywhere. Disgusting. All right.